Mendoza, he had his Heisman moment in this game. So I think the moment when we look back at this Indiana championship for years to come, and I'm sure there will be replays down the road because I remember and it pops up all the time when we get to this point of the year, the Vince Young touchdown, where he runs into the end zone. There's a bunch of other clips, but yeah, Mendoza had his Heisman moment. It was on 4th down, 4th and 5, I believe. And originally, Kirk Cignetti sent out his special teams unit. He wanted to kick a field goal, but then he kind of sent out that unit late. It was like 8 seconds left on the play clock, and it wasn't going to be enough time for them to get a snap off. So he calls them back in. They call the timeout instead of pushing them back 5 yards with a penalty and just definitely having to kick the field goal. He calls the timeout and says, "Now I have a play call on the table." I think at the time they were up by 3. Really should have wrote this down in my notes, but regardless, it was a crucial moment of the game. So he sends his offense back on the field, and Miami's kind of spread out, expecting a pass. Their defense was kind of pushed back. Mendoza takes the ball in shotgun for a split second. He acts like he's going to pass, and then he tucks it under and runs QB draw, and kind of runs up the middle, and then the defense starts closing in. The one safety crashed. The other one was kind of hesitant with you know, down. And that split hesitation led to Mendoza being able to find a hole and get into the end zone. And it's such a awesome picture. If you can find it on social media, definitely look at the picture of Fernando Mendoza airborne right before he's about to take a massive hit from the Miami defense. It's one of the coolest pictures. And he didn't go full like helicopter mode, but he definitely got up there and he got hit while he was there. And it was just such an important moment.